Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. All right. Podcast part two, and yes, I am in the same environment, but like different way around. And yes, I'm wearing all blue shorts. I just show my leg. I'm literally wearing like all of the same color as blue, the same shade of blue. Um, Nice new blue clothing, blue passport. Yeah, I haven't got a mic yet to like talk into and like cancel out the background noise, but oh, there is piss coming down the drain, or water or something. I don't know. Um, I actually don't have much to talk about today. I don't know how I'm gonna turn this into a 20-minute podcast, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm looking upstairs because someone could be looking down at me right now, being like, "What's Adam doing right there? Just yapping, talking into a phone." Um, by the way, Pepsi Max has returned, part two. We should call this the Pepsi podcast, or the. Someone said we should really be naming it "Keeping It Lemon," which I might actually re-change the podcast name to that. But it's already like too late. We've already called "Getting Some Action" podcast. So like, what was another one? Someone said to me we should name it the Prodcaster. I'm not getting into political beliefs here, guys. Don't worry. I'm not gonna call it the Prodcaster. It's not July yet. It's March, and it is officially spring. The weather is out. The sun's out. So, yeah, I have to look up again. What else can we talk about? Arsenal are now only 5 points ahead of the league. Arsenal are only 5 points ahead of the league, which is brilliant stuff. Let me open this up. Arsenal are only 5 points ahead of everyone. They're gonna bottle it. My team 2 weeks ago, whenever I made the podcast, I'm gonna try and release it every Friday. I might release today's part today on Monday, and then release part 3 on Friday, and then there'll be another one coming out this month, and then that'll be it for the month. Seriously, I feel like someone's hitting pipes or something. I don't know. But yeah. You'll get like 2 a month, or maybe the all-time 3 a month. But yeah, we failed the goal for the sub count for this month. No, for February. It's supposed to be we're 5 off. So yeah, new goal. Let's go big. Let's go big. 450 by the end of March. And for this video, whenever it goes on YouTube, I want 10 to 15 likes. Yeah. So, and yeah, do you like my jewelry? I've had this for like 5 years now, and I've only worn it like 10 times in my life. Yep. But, oh, someone beeped their horn. I've got nothing to actually talk about today. Normally I'm gonna come on here and make topics for a podcast, but like, I don't know. I said that the first couple of parts will literally just be me, and whenever I told people I've released my podcast, people were jumping at me to be like, "Can you get me on it?" I'm gonna get some people on eventually, maybe like a one-on-one chat in like a field or something, filming these. Like, these are gonna be in different places. This isn't just like the setup for like 2 parts. Like, once the weather gets better, I'm gonna do these in like the middle of nowhere. We could be like doing these in a forest. We could be doing these in like a middle of a field. Like, I do plan to do these in different spots. We've got like 43 viewers on the last podcast, which we've done better. We've done better. On YouTube, we've got like 180. People loved it on YouTube. Which I do expect the viewers to go up on Spotify over time. We're nearly 5 minutes in, and all we've talked about is viewers and all that. Expect like 5 to 6 videos this month on YouTube, by the way. Yeah. I'm going to Bournemouth Saturday, so expect a video then on probably the Sunday or the Monday. What else is there to talk about? Elimination Chamber. I guess let's talk about WWE. I'm happy that Randy won. I was happy about that. Rio winning, it is what it is. But Van Heusen, sorry, not Van Heusen, Danhausen. What the was that? What the absolute goofball was that? I actually didn't see any spoilers. I'm just, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm disappointed. I really wanted more. Um, what can we talk about? Let's first topic. Oh, Vince. Vince is static. Um, I put something up on my Instagram story, added him, and guess what happened? Um, Vince actually responded saying this is the funniest thing I've said. Because I said, this guy's being on a certain island and he slept with LP and BB. I don't need to go into who they are, I think you know who they are. LP and BB. Um, and he said that's the funniest thing I've seen in a long time, man. I said, keep up the good work, man. I'm proud of what you're doing. And he was like, um, cheers, mate, I appreciate it. And yeah, Vince, I got acknowledged by Vince. And what happens 2 days later? His Instagram gets taken down. All right, we are back. Yeah, I know. I'm no longer outside. This feels like a YouTube video rather than a podcast. Cause I'm constantly having to pause stuff. The only podcast is just like straight into the action. That's why we called it Getting Some Action. Um, Definitely nothing to do with that night out in Belfast I had. But yeah, what else do we have to talk about? Nothing really. I really should have been taking suggestions for topics. So I'll just talk about something random that happened to me at the weekend. I ran into someone that I may or may not have feelings for and nearly got into a fight with them. Yeah, sucks. But I don't know. I really don't know. I genuinely don't know what to talk about. We're talking about Chamber there, weren't we? I don't want to talk about Danhausen. I really don't want to talk about him. Let's just act like it didn't happen. Let's move on. Anyway, um, I've got 5 or 6 videos coming out this month. You've got 3 of these, and then you've got a football video, a Bournemouth vlog, and you've got a Machine Gun Kelly vlog down South Dublin video. So yeah, there's a lot to be in store for this month. Second channel, the Minecraft videos on the second channel. Let's just talk about them. They're for fun. I don't care about views on them, but I will say one thing. I'm not uploading part 5. Well, I'm not uploading the part 5 that I was going to upload because it's like 2 hours of editing and I can't be bothered trying to edit 2 hours into a 15-minute video. So you'll get what you get. There'll be like a bit, I'll explain it in the video whenever it comes to the time. Yeah. Now let's talk about Scream Set. I've already talked about that, haven't I? I don't want to talk about that. But I will talk about we were talking about the football team, weren't we? Yeah, we were talking about this is what happens whenever I go 3 hours off like podcasting and recording, right? Um pretty much um pretty much my team lost 3-0 that game, but still played incredible against a team that was top of the league. It was the second half that where that team started to, you know, get their performance up, I guess. But in the next game we played, which was Saturday just gone by, won 4-0. Incredible stuff. I was down watching the game instead of playing, and 4-0 win. Very impressive. But yeah, I really have nothing to talk about. I do have something to talk about. What do you call that actor's name? Jim Carrey. That's not Jim Carrey. I'm sorry. That's not Jim. Not him. It's not him. I still stick by this. That is not him. They've cloned him. Look at the eyes. Look at the face. That's not Jim. They've got him. They've cloned Jim Curry, and they've got my boy. Hollywood got him. Hollywood ain't gonna get me. Cause I'd let them get me. I'd be like, you're trying to clone me, bet. Just make sure the clone's got an enormous. Like Hollywood, if you want to clone me and try and cancel me, just make sure the clone has an enormous. I'm like, we're all good. That's all I'm saying. What is this? What is this podcast today? We only talk about the things that matter here. The things that matter. Remember, what are the three things that are in my philosophy? Bitches, beers, and keeping it rock and roll. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, I really wish I was outside right now. I can't wait till I actually get people on here. I need topics. I really do need topics. I'm trying to like think of the top of my head what I can actually talk about here, and I'm struggling. I'm genuinely struggling. Some girl said to me, "You really do talk bad of women." I don't talk bad of women. I just talk bad of women that are all, what's the word? Full of themselves, I guess. Full of themselves, and are like very picky when it comes to their choice of guys. I know I'm no what do you call that one actor? The good looking one. The Leonardo DiCaprio. I am no Leonardo, like, but like I still think that maybe it's just that the ugly looking guys are the ones that are like the nicest, and we are the ones that will call people out on their, and we're like the ones that um probably have the biggest hearts and just actually like people for their personality, and we can see like who is truly a bad person. Like it's something I've always been able to like identify in people. So yeah, I'm at that point now though where I've already said it in part one. I'm not looking for a relationship. Like it's one of those ones I leave, and I'm just gonna be more heartbroken. Like I'm at that stage now where I'm not playing this dumb. I'm playing this smart. I don't want any more pain and suffering on my end. By the way, you can slowly starting to see there's a beard growing, which I'm not shaving. I'm not shaving a beard at all. No plans to. I was gonna bring back the man bun, but I might just shave my whole head once the beard like grows out. Get that Austin Theory trim. But maybe the ugly guys are like the ones that are like the ones that are able to identify who is a good person. Because I know I can identify. The thing is, though, I can also identify who is. I've always been able to do that. It's like a special power I have, which it kind of sucks because there's some people you're like, and you actually get really friendly with them. You're like, I want to be wrong about this person, and then you think you are wrong, and it turns out you were right all along. It's kind of like one of those ones where you're like, I can't win. It's happened so many times with me, and kind of just sucks. Kind of just sucks, but yeah, I'm not. I like. That's what I'm trying to say. There's women that are genuinely. I get along with a lot of women, so I'm not. I'm gonna cancel in episode two. I'm. I really am. I'm gonna get cancelled in episode two. But freedom of speech. My freedom of speech is I don't like the women. They're disrespectful, full of themselves, and are genuinely just not like. How do you put it? They are just red flags. Like I like the women that are just sweet, kind, you know, supportive. Them kind of people. And there's very little of them. And there is some people that are sweet, but inside they are possibly the most up individuals. Like it's just one of those. So yeah, we've now had like a 5 minute rant dissing women. I feel bad. Um, but I'm even girls know themselves. Women know themselves. I'm not targeting the good ones. I'm targeting the bad ones. I do believe in a redemption arc for everyone. So I do believe that people that are nasty can always become good people in the end. And that's all I hope for most of Gen Z or Gen Alpha Beta Male or whatever you want to call the generation after us. So yeah, I've got literally nothing else to talk about. We're only about what 15 minutes into the podcast. I've genuinely nothing to talk about. So yeah, a lot of editing I'm gonna have to do that I don't really particularly want to do, but I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Um, yeah. There's no other top. There's genuinely no other topics. We know about Iran. We know about Iran. Like, um, I'm happy for the Iranian people that are out celebrating on the streets, and I really hope. I've seen the Persia flag returning, so we might be getting Persia before GTA 6, which is crazy. Um, I'm just happy for them. And you know what? The world is slowly starting to heal. I think a lot, but I think there's another bad thing that happened. Like, like I said, in part one, there's so much things that have already happened this year in 2026 that we need to slow down. We need to calm down. But life is getting better. Life is getting better. I'm still jobless though, which I am going to be working on. Don't worry. Although, like I've already said previous times, I would rather just do this. Um, yeah. Ugh. I feel like I've answered everything I could have done in a podcast ever in just 2 episodes. But you know what? Why not? Let's ask a good question, right? Let's ask an important question. Because I didn't ask questions that I probably should have asked questions. So I'll ask myself a question. This is sad. This is really sad. But question is that I want to ask myself: have I ever what do I want to be at this time? Maybe a year from now, and I already know the answer. It's like I'm hoping I reach my follower goals, my sub goals. I hope I'm getting money off this. I just hope everything falls into place like it should, because things in my life have been very slow. I'm still not driving. Took me till I was 19 to lose my virginity. I've lied to a lot of people recently, which I never used to lie, and now I am becoming the biggest liar on the planet, which I kind of hate. But there's a lot of things where I'm being accused of lying and making up, which in those cases I'm not lying. I am telling the truth. Like, there was a fallout. Did I mention it in the podcast with me falling out with a certain girl? I think I did earlier on, about 6 minutes ago. Um, Pretty much that situation. I'm being accused of something I didn't do. I'm telling the truth in everything I've said to that person. Um, Genuinely, I'm innocent in that regard. But anything else, I've been lying about virginity. I've been lying. I've been telling people my body count's like 15. Really, me. This is gonna be the thumbnail. There we go. Me have a body count of 15. That's just ridiculous. Like, I've told people my body count's 3. Just kept it like low and realistic. And even that's a lie. Like, I'm slowly becoming what I hate, liars. But I've realized if I want to get to the top, I've got to be a bad person. But I can show my humble side out in public. Behind the camera, just act like this comedy act that I am. And out in public, be the comedy act. But I know off camera, I've just got to be like, I've got to be just myself, the nice guy. So everything I say in these videos, most of the stuff I'm saying is true. Like like all this political stuff or relationship stuff about women. These are all my takes. This is what I believe. But if I ever say something like "screw women," I hope you know it's an act. Like, I want to be the entertaining guy, not the like. There's not that much people from Northern Ireland. There's someone to say that you don't have. You have the some girl actually came up to me and said with her boyfriend, me and her boyfriend were talking, and then she came over and she said, respect me and my boyfriend, me and my guy, we both respect you because you're doing what no one else has the balls to do, making your stuff public. There's a lot of people taking the piss out of you, but you know that it's just noise. I know it's just noise, and I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna, you know, clip this and say make a video with me out of context or something. And you can do it. I'm here to entertain yous. I don't care what you do. But if you spread fake rumors about me, then and someone says something to me about it, I'm just gonna say if you actually believe those things, listen to my videos, listen to my podcasts, and you'll see that I'm not the person that I'm being accused of being. Which no one's done it yet, although someone did make a fake TikTok account of me. And let's just say they edited photos of me next to a certain person called Jeffrey. To be fair, a couple of them were funny, but I had to have words with that person. Let's just say, um, let's just say, I am a good guy deep down, but I don't mind putting on the whole clown act for everyone because I want to entertain people. That's what I do. What I do best in life, making content, not the 18 plus kind. Although the Spotify stuff is rated the 18 or 19 plus, but yeah, um, I wouldn't get into any of those um let's just say pleasurable websites. Um, unless the right person hit me up. Um, yeah, what is this podcasting becoming? This all started off quite silly and now it's gone all serious, but yeah, I guess that's what life is. It's a joke, but it's serious at the same time. Yeah. As the podcast, have we hit 20 minutes yet? I feel like we can go for another 2 minutes or so. And then I'm going to get the edit in this, probably release it at 10 p.m. And then probably release it 10 a.m. tomorrow. But yeah, you know what? I'll do an outro now. Um, what's gonna be the outro? Stay tuned the next week. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to follow on Spotify. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube if you're listening on YouTube. Like, share, all that stuff. And I'm gonna release Q and A's, not Q and A. I'm gonna comment down below what topics you want me to cover, or send me a DM or something on Instagram, or even if you wanna head to, I might do a poll on Instagram for what stuff you want me to talk about, and I'll do it. And there's a lot of noise going on downstairs. Food's being made. But yeah. So that will be me for today. Catch you on the flippy flopper side, and peace. Wait, peace.